We have created class student. In that, we have defined a constructor where there are arguments self, fn, ln. So we are assigning fn value from the which we are getting to self dot first name and ln value to self dot last name. So this is the constructor part. Here we are creating an object for our class and passing these values, first name and the last name for this constructor. In the second class address, we have defined a function. This is again a constructor, not a function. Self is the first argument. House number, street, zip, state. We are assigning these arguments to the local to the variables self dot house number, self dot street, self dot zip, and self dot state. Here we are creating object for the class where we are passing the values which are mentioned in the argument over here except self. In third problem, we have defined a global variable student which is of type dictionary. Then in class student, we have defined first, this is the constructor where we have taken different arguments where fn, ln, house number, or street, zip, state, and we have assigned all these values from the argument to the variables self dot first name, self dot last name, self dot house number, self dot street, self dot zip, self dot state, and then we are adding those values to the dictionary student. So the key is name of the student and the address of the student is the value in the dictionary. We have defined one more function in the class student, which is student address print, where other than self, we are not passing any argument and we are just printing the dictionary student. Here we have created object for the class student and passing the different values for the constructors of the student class, which will be saved in the dictionary student. And here using the student print address print function, we are printing the dictionary content. So here we have the dictionary content which was saved in the dictionary and then printed using this function. In the fourth problem, first we have defined a class rectangle and then the constructor which has width and length. So width w is assigned to self dot width, length is assigned to self dot height. We have defined a function to draw the rectangle where we are taking the number of rectangles that we want to print, and here is the function. These are the coordinates of the rectangle which we are plotting using the matplotlib, this function and this library mentioned over here. And now we are taking user inputs, width, height, and the number of rectangles we want to print. Width is 9, height is 3, and we want to print 4 rectangles. Here are the 4 rectangles where we are also printing the width and the height, which is 9 and 3.